No, I just changed the shirt. I'm not I'm not trying to fool anyone into thinking that it's a different day, but changing the shirt just tricks the brain into not believing that it's the same day. It works. I'm Jamil. This is a boy named Jamil. Welcome back to another video. So, as you guys know, I recorded my last video, the What's in My Camera Bag video, with my A7C. And inevitably, when I do that, I get flooded with a lot of questions about the A7C Mark 1. And so, what I've decided to do is to put out a series of videos on the A7C to give as much information as I possibly can. I plan on making 5 of those videos that I'll release, every Sunday. This week, though, I am releasing 2 videos simultaneously. This video is going to be 5 reasons why I think that you should go out and buy the A7C Mark 1 in 2024. The other video is 5 reasons why I don't think that you should buy the A7C Mark 1 in 2024. The reason that I made 2 videos is because I didn't want the videos to be too long, and I wanted people to be able to digest the information from each video separately. With all of that being said, I think we should get into some ethics. No one's sponsoring this video. No one paid me to make this video. I am just making these videos from the perspective of someone who has been using this camera for, I think, 3 years now. It's my everyday carry. And so I just think that I have the information that people are looking for, and I just want to get it out. So with all that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, reason number 5 why I think that this is still a really good camera to buy in 2024. It's just because, and this is a little ridiculous, but it looks cool. In the world where people can't find the X100 or X100 or people can't afford the Leicas or whatever, this is a really cool camera to have, especially if you can get it in this colorway with the black and silver. It looks retro. It's a cool looking camera, and I just think that it does turn heads. Reason number 2 is because of its compact size. A lot of what you are seeing on YouTube is that people are trying to make their bags smaller and lighter. They want a camera that they can travel with easier, and so this camera really satisfies both of those things. More importantly, Sony has released some really compact lenses to pair with the A7C. I think they really did it for the Mark II, but they work great on the Mark 1 because, Sony emailed all the cameras. I love it. And so the 24 and the 50 are the 2 that I really, really recommend. If you don't have the dough for the 24, Rokinon Samyang makes a 24 that's really very tiny, and you can actually get a lot of compact lenses for this camera that actually pairs well. If you guys want me to make a video on some compact lenses for the A7C, let me know down below in the comments. That's not one of the videos that I plan to put out, but now that I'm talking about this, it might be helpful. Someone also mentioned in the comments and asked me what my favorite 50mm is, aside from my 50mm 1.2, and it does just so happen to be the Sony 50mm 2.5. Amazing lens. I think it's kind of pricey, so if you can find it used, it would be great. Moving on to reason number 3, the sensor on this camera is still really good for photos. As I've said in this video and in all of my other videos, this is still the camera that I carry around with me all the time, every day. I keep it paired with either my 35mm or my 20mm more specifically. And so because this is the camera that I use to vlog, and so even with the 20mm on, you guys can see that this is still a really tiny package, especially when you compare it to my A7R4. And so yeah, the sensor, the photos that I'm able to make with this camera are still really, really amazing. And the honest truth about it is that camera sensors really haven't come that far, especially when we're just talking about the final image. This is still an amazing sensor, and I think, especially for the price, it still holds up. Which brings me into my number 2 reason. I think is I've been going from 5 to 1. The number 2 reason is that this camera shoots amazing video. I think that this sensor is a 7K sensor that's, downsized into, to make the 4K. The 4K video on this camera is really, really good. And the testament to that is that what's in my camera bag video. A lot of questions that I got about that video is like, what am I shooting in? What are my settings for this video? Like, how come this looks so good if it's on the A7C? The secret is that I have a secret recipe that I shoot in my settings to kind of mimic a Cinetone. I'm gonna make a video on that. You guys can watch that next week. But yeah, the video is still really good. So that's reason number 2 why I think you should buy it. And then reason number 1 why I think that you should buy this camera in 2024 is just the price. I was on MPB before I started recording these videos, doing a little research on what you could get this camera for. Buying this camera in excellent condition from MPB, you can get it for like $1,200. I'm not saying that that's not a lot of money. What I'm saying is I think that that's incredible value for everything that you get in this camera. It was $1,800, I think, $1,900 when it came out. And so being able to get it like new or in excellent condition for $1,200 means that you can probably get it in pretty good shape for about $900 or $1,000. And so I think that that price, considering all of these things that we've just talked about, is really good. In fact, if I were starting over today and I needed to buy a camera knowing what I know, I think I would probably start with the A7C. And so, yeah, those are the 5 reasons why I think that you should buy this camera if you're thinking about it in 2024. It still stacks up. And I don't think that you get a whole lot more by buying the Mark II. In fact, really what you only get is a scroll wheel, the new autofocusing system and menus, which is, kind of a big deal, but I don't know if it's, $1,600, better. I think the A7 Mark II is like $2,800, $2,800 or something like that. But that's the video. If you guys have any questions about the A7C that you want me to answer in this series of videos, put those questions down in the comments below. Maybe it'll be part of the videos that I already plan to make. And if it's not, I'll add that to the list of videos that I'm making. I do really want to get as much information out as I can because I think that I may be selling the A7C in the future. I think coming up, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, I'm Jamil. This has been a boy named Jamil. I'll see you guys in the next video. Go watch the other video. All right, peace.